Ja, og velkommen tilbage til endnu en episode af Digimon. Jeg håber, I alle sammen har en fantastisk god dag derude. Jeg vil lige gå herind og sørge for, at min Digimon den ene har lige lidt. Det er længe siden, jeg har været på farm, så jeg vil godt lige kigge til den og se, om nogen af dem laver noget. Det gør de. Den ene laver lidt, og den anden er færdig. Okay, super. And develop. Fuldspæret der til. Jeg glæder til, at jeg får endnu en farm. Altså af islands. Fordi så er det træningsisland, jeg får. Jeg har også til at bare implementere developer og investigate og sådan nogle ting, så en island mere vil være god. Vi skal til eller tingens der. Hvad hedder det? Akihabara. Omkring noget living doll, halløj. Huh, you want to talk to me. Why? What is that? What is this? Living doll club. Ah, living doll club. Is it? For a time there was a huge ad campaign. Sorry. About how it used the latest 3D tech and whatnot. And there was a living doll club in the arcade down the way, wasn't there? Okay, så var den rigtig vælge, og så kan jeg se, der er en derovre ved. Vi skal starte med. Så lad os prøve en gang det. You there. I can tell you from your body language, you are frustrated and unhappy. Yeah, I'm talking about you. I know this is out of the blue, but I bet you into beautiful women, are you? I will have you know that I sell top-notch doll of only the prettiest girl. Maybe you have heard of them. They call super ultra true puppets. If you want, I can let you have one for cheap. Go ahead, check this out, the one out yourself. Granted, this one, an ugly one that was made as an experiment, and it hasn't sold well. But you understand how will my dolls look, right? Look now, right? Well, if you're interested in having one of these for yourself now, I got something even better, but it's a top secret service. Nobody knows. Nobody know. Wahaha. Let me ask you, how are you doing health-wise? Best I ever been, well enough, man, could be better, but it could be worse than det er when I say bare sådan. Glad to hear that. Great to hear that, really. Even if you 100% perfect, you'll probably still be fine. I bet you're bored with how your day-to-day life is going. Wouldn't you love to just throw it all away and spend it with the girl of your dreams? Doesn't that just sound fantastic? Because with the Perfect Girl project, I can offer you exactly that. With the Perfect Girl project, you can have your ideal girl recreated and sent straight to your room as a living, breathing human being. There's just one condition you have to abide by if you use the service. Just one condition and you can be free from the pendulum you're living with up until now. I bet you're wondering just what the condition actually is. I understand that's a fair question to ask. Tell you what, I will let you in on that condition free of charge. The one condition is that once your dream girl has been sent to your room, you can never leave it. For the rest of your life. Simple, right? Oh, you don't have to worry about survival. The girls take care of you. Take care of that for you. So what do you think? Not bad deal, right? That's okay, take all the time you need to think. Once you know you want one, just get in touch and I'll make it happen. Mohaha. Right now I think I will just go check out the LDC machine at the arcade. Okay. Food was the right answer. Oh yeah, guys, still owe me for before. How about a nice lady treat to a meal? No problem, there's still time. Sure. How's your investigation going into the LDC machine coming along? Ah, so you're just about to get started on it. You encounter a suspicious man out by the LDC machine. That's good timing because I'm detecting a faint digital noise signature close to where you're standing. You better take a closer look at that arcade machine. I bet you'll find some clues about how these super ultra true puppets are being made. As usual, this case is starting to take some weird turns, so be ready for anything if they're in there. And that's why looks like I can connection job into the LDC unit. Det er så grunden til, hvorfor jeg valgte at give nogle pikker. Jeg tror, man plejer at få et herinde, inden du møder de der, eller inden du møder bossene, men ja, hellere be safe than sorry. Det var kun Greymon Blue, der havde problemer. Det er jo blevet de Digivolvet for at kunne træne dem lidt bedre op til at kunne udvikle Digivolvet så mere. Jeg har så været her, kan jeg se. Så det er samme lab-sted som et andet sted, vi har været. Samme platformmæssigt. Well, fair enough. Jeg har ondt i skulderen i dag også. Hvor vil I på ikke at have ondt i skulderen? Det er lidt svært. Men ja, der er jo nogle forudsætninger, der sørger for, at jeg har ondt i skulderen til. Så ja, I lever lidt tilbage i de her faktisk ting. Lad dem mere i. Så for eksempel lige her også, der har vi Digipoint. Vi har ikke rigtig mødt nogen, så vi er på fuld health for hele Bolivitten. Vi har også Panjamon og Golden Nummermon hernede. Det er godt nok, og så Greymon herovre ved. Han er godt nok ikke så højt level, så han vil hurtigt dø på grund af health-mæssigt, men han er god i defense. Og så har vi de to høje, hvis nogen af de herovre skulle have problemer. Men de er også level 30, så jeg er tæt på at kunne Digivolve igen. Er der noget herovre ved? Det er der rent faktisk. Sandsynligvis vores lille crime der. Så er vi lige på Digimon her. Damage. Oh. Lidt overpower måske for Digimon, men fair nok. 1400, holy crap. That's some damage. Ventilator, jeg tror kun at 200 var nok, eller 250 ligesom ham der. Hvor det er cirka samme deal, de kører under. I take people's data, make dolls from it. Lots and lots of dolls. Dolls are cells that steal souls. Then people become dolls. The dolls are like lifelike. The people are deathlike. Huh? What are you? Any interference must be punished. Any interference must be punished. Okay. Han er desværre en form for virus Digimon, men han har en streg, hvilket sige, at han ikke har nogen deciderede svage punkter. Men det gør også, at han heller ikke har nogen noget overpower punkter. Det vil sige, at vi giver primært normal damage hele vejen igennem. Og der er lige en ting til. Hans normale attack kan give death threat. Jeg har selv haft en Digimon der før. Hvis han angriber den helt normale attack, så er der en vis procent chance for, at modstanderen dør, uanset hvor meget liv den har. Det er det der pisse provokerende engang. Ja, det gør ikke så meget. You are not alive. Not much longer. Angry Woman. Pretty much den stærkeste, jeg har indtil videre stadig. Så Greymon, Agumon og sådan nogle ting, der er meningen. Men Angry Woman og Angry Man er simpelthen nogle af de bedste, der kører. There's something on the ground. A mysterious URL. Did you just come out of the LDC machine? You're not with the cops or something, are you? I'm a cyber sleuth. Oh, I didn't realize that was who I was hitting up. I must not be on top of the things like I used to be. Well, I made a good amount of money as if it is. Maybe it's time to call it good for now. Don't bother trying to come after me. If there's one thing I'm still good at is running away. See ya. So the process behind the case are probably the salesman you met and a Digimon working together. It's unfortunate that he got away, but we will live. As we suspected, those two probably used the LDC unit to gather up girls' data and then use it to make the super ultra true puppets. Then does that mean you guys checked out the LDC unit in Akiba? That probably means you have good idea of who's behind our dolls then, right? Don't get too excited. We don't arrest the guy. We didn't arrest the guy, but we got him cornered. I doubt he will try to pull something like this again anytime soon. But the question still remains as to what's become of the Perfect Girl project now. At the very least, we know each doll's looks are divided from a real person. The doll's realism is then used to help stay potential candidates to join the project. But what is the goal, or Perfect Girls project, even really about in the first place? I think Detective Kurumi mentioned that people who are a part of it has been disappearing, right? Indeed, Costa actually picked up some rather useful information about what requires of anybody who does join the project. Well, what is it? Anybody who has their dream girl sent to their room can never leave it, ever. I'm sure I don't need to explain what that property is, like, why that property is a bad idea. Oh, what is this? My, is a URL left at the scene of crime. This might be in handy, Coaster. I want you to go to the URL and check it out. But don't worry about go too deep inside. We don't know what you will find in there. It's very possible we could be dealing with something extremely dark and sinister. Dark and sinister? We are talking as grim as the stuff you look at for fun in your club, maybe even more so. Whatever's on the other side is not going to be pretty by any means. And whoopty whoopty, we are awake. Okay? You won't accept my kindness, or are you saying there's no need for thanks? Okay. Huh, who are you? A substitute. Heh, man, this place sure is getting crowded now. Is this my room? Yeah, of course it is. What's this about it being inside Eden? Haha, stop joking around. This is clearly the real world. How could I be in cyberspace? Who are all these girls around me? They are my dream girls. My dream girls are as pure penitence dolls. Yep, this has all been made possible thanks to the Perfect Girl project. You really know your stuff. As promised, in exchange for these dolls, I have stayed locked up inside my room. Life with these girls is the best. I couldn't be happier. They take care of anything I need. Really, I don't see any reason to ever leave this place anyway. It's perfect here. But this really is Eden inside? Ha 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 ha. Cut it out already with that, man. Are you sure you're not the one who's actually dreaming right now? Huh? Alright then. So that URL lead you to one of the victims of the Perfect Girl project. Victims? What do you mean? Remember, to join the project you have to stay whole up inside your room for the rest of your life. But in reality he was lured into Eden and now he's living with those girls there while he's actually unconscious. But then that means, right, to so-called life he's leading with those girls in cyberspace is just one big lie. The whole thing is just a sad scam. Anybody who falls prey for it is unwillingly imprisoning themselves for their life inside cyberspace, thinking they never left the real world at all. That makes sense. It also makes sense if you think about the name of the company behind it. Yorogomuro. Yorogomuro is a mystical spider who appears as a beautiful woman to attach men to her waterfall, then plug in for her and die at her hands. Oh, I knew it. If there was anyone who's here who's new about this, it'll be you, May. You really know your alcohol history. Okay, so I get all of that. But why go to the trouble of locking victims in their room and then imprison them in cyberspace? If somebody's stuck inside Eden thinking they're still in the real world and don't log off out, then all that's left inside the lock room are living bodies, which could be used for any numbers of things. Like what? According to the police investigation, the victims' bodies are carried off by a third party and taken overseas to foreign countries. What? Why would anyone do that? A lot of the applications are young and healthy. There are who knows how many people around the globe who want such fresh bodies. That's horrible. We don't know for sure that it's anything along those lines. It's just a theory right now. Shivers. Just thinking about it gives me the real goosebumps. Anyway, about that guy your sisters met a little while ago. What do you think has happened to him? It's hard to know for certain. On the other hand, his body might already be lost forever. But on the other hand, he might still have a slot of saving him. Might as well see if we can still call him out, or call out to him. But we should be prepared for the worst. What's this? Please, you need to log out. Is this another one of the kids' pranks? How many times do I have to tell you, buddy? I'm in the real world. I couldn't log out even if I want to. I must be pretty clueless if you think this could probably be inside Eden. Haha. Well, I couldn't hurt to try. I mean, there's no way it will work. That's not how it works in the real world. I mean, come on. Huh? What am I? What am I seeing here? I don't get it. Error. Nowhere to log out. Investigation completed. Mirror says we are out to get to know each other more. I could contact you again. Mirror's right, there's a lot we don't know about each other. Let's talk more. Lad os færdiggøre den herinde. Oh ja. The line between dreams and reality can be murky. Eller murky. It is why I can't dismiss the possibility outright. Who are we to say we don't live in a dream? Well, true that. Min sindeslidelse gør ikke engang med, at jeg har problemer med at kende forskel på hvad hedder nu, virkelighed og hvad hedder nu, fantasi. Så begge de her property ting. The hidden emoji says errors has been seen in Soyoku. Okay, det tager vi næste gang. Jeg vil sige tusind tak for at I med. Vi fik klaret det her, og fik klaret endnu en af de der monster der. Det vil sige igen, folkens, næste episode. Hej.